and welcome back to this week's video. It's always so exciting with the summer holidays fast approaching now, and the fact that we have such an amazing array of stock in our store, all ready for you to feast your eyes on. Of course, it's also available on our website at MaryShortle.com. So today's video is all about our wonderful latest arrivals of our beautiful, slightly larger retired Charlie Bears. We know how many of you absolutely adore the retired pieces. It's all about the face, the feel, and that overall look of those very traditional Charlie Bears. So I'm going to start with this beautiful boy. This is Blaine, and as you can see, he's a larger model. He's beautifully floppy with those lovely soft limbs there, immaculately detailed. Look at the nose, the detailing, the shading of the face, and of course those very traditional signature bells which you find on a lot of the retired pieces. He's an absolute dream piece, coming in at £120. If you haven't seen Blaine before, then this is your chance maybe to even adopt him by adding to the basket on our website now, because he certainly is a masterpiece. We absolutely adore working with companies like Charlie Bear because they are there for their independent stores, and it's wonderful to work with a small team of people who really understand the passion that retailers also have in selling their products to the amazing collectors worldwide. And that's what we love here at Mary Shortle. We love working with companies who really treasure their loyal custom. So Charlie Bears is one that we adore working with, not only selling their current editions, but of course also these amazing retired pieces too. So let's look at some of the other great bears that have just arrived here at Mary Shortle. It's always so exciting. And I have another beauty here. So a lot of people love pandas, and of course Charlie being very famous for our pandas in many different colorways, but there's nothing like that traditional black and white panda, is there? So this is Zander. He is a larger, older, retired piece. He's absolutely exquisite. Again, he's got that beautiful face. Again, you can tell Isabel Lee designed there. She really is the main designer for Charlie Bears, and just coming up with these stunning pieces. So I love the size of this one. He's got such a presence as well. And again, he is available with us here in all his glory, coming in at £120 too. So these are the larger pieces. They're retired, very hard to find now. So if you would love to adopt somebody a little bit different, then we're certainly worth a visit here in beautiful historical York. Now this is a gorgeous one too. This is a little bit more of a grumpy chap, more traditional, the real bear look, and this is the amazing Oakley. Now he is again a very old retired piece, and he just looks like an old man, doesn't he? Isn't he gorgeous there? He really is. He's got those beautiful floppy joints and that lovely bell and that really lovely floppy feel. He's got so much character. He looks a very determined character too. But the fleck on the fabric just gives him that softer appeal as well, with the shading there around the face, and of course those beautifully stitched noses and that real definite face shape there. He's absolutely gorgeous. So that one is Oakley, also available with us here. Now some of these we haven't had for a while. Like I said, the retired pieces now are really being swept up quickly by the collectors, and we do believe that at that time there wasn't such large editions made of some of these beauties. This one is gorgeous. This one reminds me of like a chocolate eclair. So it's got that little green center there, Loulabelle 2014 collection, but with that hint of chocolate, can you see, just under the fabric as well. And of course, being a plumeau, has that beautiful mohair snout, the inner ear, and just that lovely detail pads too. So this is a gorgeous one. Always very popular is Loulabelle. She's a very attractive bear. This one has the key, another great signature piece there from Charlie Bear, and that lovely organza bow. Beautiful. We find that the green bears and the pink bears are probably two of the most popular selling bears in the Charlie Bear collections. It's amazing. what people are attracted to in the colours of the bear. But of course that traditional teddy is always very popular too. Now this is lovely. I sold a beautiful Nimbus last week, and we have a gorgeous replacement here, also from 2014. It was a very lovely, attractive year of the Charlie Bears, that's in my opinion. They were very striking bears, beautiful fabrics, lovely feel, and they've just got that presence about them. So this one with that hint of blue shading, the grey tones there, and that super soft silky fabric, it really is absolutely gorgeous to touch. So he's gorgeous. Look at his little pot belly, he's beautiful, he sits beautifully too, and of course the detail there overall is just second to none. You can really spot a Charlie Bear a mile away. They have such a distinctive look, and that's what makes them so special for the collectors today. Absolutely adorable. If you would love to adopt Nimbus or any of the beautiful bears in this video, then send us a message or hop on our website now at MaryShortle.com. Look at this beauty. This is even larger. This is the amazing Brunswick. Again, Isabel Lee at its best. Look at that face, the realism there in that look, and of course the green tone, that being a dark forest green but with that shimmer to the fabric that just gives it that tonal effect, with the lighter stitch nose and those lovely soulful black and brown eyes. It really gives him a great look. 2012 edition, so he's an old piece, but he's absolutely exquisite. Very rare do you see Brunswick. He's an absolute gorgeous piece, he really is. So if you would love to adopt him, then why not send us a message? He really is a stunner. Now another one that's really interesting, and he's a beautiful piece, is Dash. We actually have two Dash available at the minute. He was from the same year as Brunswick, so again he's one of the older, bigger, floppy style bears. But look at that fabric. It suits his name, doesn't it? It's just got that fleck of colour in that lovely dark brown tone. He's a gorgeous size as well, and he's got those lovely floppy baby feel to him. He really is. Look at his head. Oh, they're so gorgeous, aren't they? You just can't resist but to collect them. Beautiful pieces from Charlie Bear as always, and like I say, it's very personal preference to what you love to have in your collection. And we're also getting a lot of collectors in at the minute who are absolutely adoring the 2025 collection. They've moved on a lot, they're very different style, very different feel, of course the colour injection now of the later bears, and some of the fantasy creatures as well, which have been so well received. But it works well because it really appeals to a wide audience, because we all love different things for our collection. But I have to say, these retired boys just fly off the shelf here at MaryShortle, and we're very fortunate that we have a lovely continuous supply of some of the best and most attractive Charlie Bears ever made. The very popular bear, and I don't think we've had an Asia for quite a while. Again, that panda look around the eyes with the way the fabric has been injected there, the plumeau with the mohair snout and the ears, that lovely mixed tonal fabric which has that lovely underbelly colour there coming through, and of course those gorgeous pads which Charlie Bear are so famous for, and of that lovely traditional bell. So this is Asia from 2013 collection. Absolutely striking bear and a beautiful piece. If you look at her at a distance, she really is a stunning piece for your collection. They do stand out a lot, these big-headed Isabel Lee designs. They really are absolutely gorgeous. So if you would love to adopt Asia, she's also available with us here at the minute. Like I say, they don't last for very long because these are getting a lot rarer to find now. Now, for those of you who've watched my past videos on Charlie Bears, I know I make a lot of videos on Charlie Bears because we're so passionate about them, and we just love the way that they're such a humongous and varied style in the collection, which appeals to collectors all over the world of all ages. It's lovely. This is an ageless hobby. We've got children that are just starting out in their collections buying the Charlie Bears with the brighter colours, and then of course our long-standing customers who just adore searching for that Charlie Bear that's missing from their collection. So these ones I talk about with such passion because they are some, for me, of the most attractive bears ever made in the collection. These are the Williams, and this one is William the Fourth. Now these do fly off my shelves. They are absolutely beautiful. This is what you think of as a really traditional vintage style floppy headed teddy bear, and I think the appeal of these, not only in the size, the body shape and the feel, and of course the choice of fabrics, just works so well. Again, having that mohair accent there around the snout and the inner ears just gives it that little bit of a twist by looking like a vintage teddy bear, and I think that's what really appeals. It brings back so many memories to maybe a teddy that you had as a child, or just ones that you've been searching for your collection. So the Williams for me are always some of the greatest bears that Charlie has ever produced. 4,000 piece edition, so it's not a huge edition worldwide, but look at him. How can you resist? He's absolutely magnificent. So he's available with us here at Mary Shortle, along with probably 300 other Charlie bears that we have in our store at present. So let me go and see who else we can tempt you with in the wonderful retired bundle that's just arrived with us here. I mean, if you love teddy bears in general, and it's not just about Charlie bears, then we are the place to visit. We have Steiff, we have Artist Bears, we have Hansa Creations, we now have Rendale, we have Jellica. We literally have something for everybody when you come to visit our magnificent store here. We are the largest stockist in York of just the most wonderful array of teddy bears, so we really do not disappoint. We're certainly worth a visit. We're open here Monday to Saturday 10 a.m. to 5 p.m, so come and check us out. You will be absolutely amazed. So here is another beauty. This is Pistachio from Heather Lyle as the designer for Charlie Bear. Very different style again, a little bit elongated there, narrower in the body, but with a very appealing face. Look at that one, and look at this gorgeous fabric. It's like got a feathered effect to it, and of course a pistachio colour too. The Heather Lyle ones have really big hands and feet, and that makes them so appealing with their little slim body and their lovely big chunky face. So Pistachio coming in at £89. Now don't forget there's free delivery on all our Charlie bears at present on our website, so why not treat yourself? He's absolutely a gorgeous one. Colour there, can you just see how it's picking up that hint of pistachio green in the tones of the fabric as well? So he's really lovely. £89 available with us now. Look at Scout, isn't he gorgeous? Look at this bell collar here. He looks a very serious chap too. What I love about this one is he's got the flat feet, so he can easily freestand, or you can also pose him and sit him. 2015 collection. Scout again is one of the more traditional bears, but with the lighter colour fabric, and that just gives him that gorgeous look. Isn't he a dream bear with that soulful look still in his eyes, but he really has a beautiful head shape. The colourway coming in here, and of course that lighter little fringe tone which really just accents his finer features. Loving this bell collar. So he's available here coming in at £110 with us here at Mary Shortle. He's an absolute dream bear too. Again, a great size. So if you're loving that medium, larger size bears, then this collection here is really one to look at. Now, who have we here? Treasure by name and treasure by nature. One of the harder to find retired bears by Charlie. 1,000-piece edition worldwide. An absolutely stunning creation. This golden beigey tone with the longer fabric, and of course are those immaculate shaded pads there. But how beautiful is he? Absolutely gorgeous. The gold thread on the nose, which just again goes with his name, and that lovely bell detail as well. Of course, he has his limited edition tag, 2012 collection. He's an older piece, again with that lovely floppy feel and that beautiful immaculate head shape. Isabel Lee at her best, coming in here with treasure, available with us now at MaryShortle.com. Be sure to add this one to your basket. The 1,000-piece edition, very hard to find. This is diamond, coming in at £99 with those silvery diamond tones. Works so well with that glint of silver thread through the nose. This bears slightly smaller than Treasure, but also a dream piece for your collection. Check this one out now at MaryShortle.com. Beauty, this is Tabrum, somebody a little bit different for your collection. Now this one has a hint of like dark green if you actually see him in the light. He has a darker shaded paws with the blue trim there and the grey blue detail and nose. So he does look different colours in different lights. That gives him a little bit of a different vibe, but he's got a very sweet head. He's got like a younger baby head, and that works really well. So he's an older retired piece again and just has that lovely, lovely floppy feel. Coming in at £99 with us here with that lovely traditional bell detail as well. If you would love to order him today, then hop on our website at MaryShortle.com. He's absolutely adorable. Now there is one that I want to show you because again it's not one that I've ever had in the whole 20 years of stocking Charlie Bears, and it really, really pleases me to see him because he's so beautiful. So this one is a dark green, so very dark green bear. He's actually from 2020 collection, so I think because that was lockdown year we didn't actually receive a lot of that year's collection, but he's lovely, isn't he? Look at that beautiful green with that white accent there and those lovely long panda style eyes. He's an absolute dream piece. Beautiful paws. Isabel Lee at its best. 2020 collection, £99. And the name for this one, are you ready? Whatchamacallit. That's the name of this one. So if you would love to adopt this cutie today, they're beautiful. So depending on how you brush the fabric, you can give him quite a lot of different looks. Available with us now, just £99, free delivery on all Charlies. So if there's anybody in this video that you really feel you can't resist, you can pop in store and see them for yourself. These ones are in our store, or you can hop on our website at MaryShortle.com and see for yourself and just check out who you'd love to add to your collection. Now don't forget, we are open Monday to Saturday 10 AM to 5 PM and we're here to serve you. We'll have to press the doorbell to come in and then we can show you all around our great store. But thanks so much for all the love and support. Our followers are growing so fast now on all our social media platforms, and it's all down to you, our lovely loyal collectors and big fans of Mary Shortle, to make us where we are and what we are today. Thanks again for all your support, and we cannot wait to see you all in store very, very soon.